Hey there guys, how's it going? My name is Sumit Chatterjee from the Flow Zone Academy, and I'm a flow state coach, which means that I help you feel better and perform better. Today I want to speak to you guys about forced mindfulness. This is a technique that I use with all my high-end clients, okay? So forced mindfulness is this concept, is this idea that you want to get back into the sensations of your body. Because sometimes when we have a panic attack or we start overthinking, it gets really, really frustrating. In your mind, what can happen is you could suppress a lot of feelings and it could lead to that overthinking because you're not handling the issues or the problems. You're just sweeping it under the rug, and so it shows up like overthinking. Many times this is the case, okay? There are some different examples of that which is the outlier to this case. However, most of the time, it's because you haven't closed the loop in your mind to solve the issue at hand. Okay, so what is forced mindfulness? A couple of examples, right? Just taking a hot cup of cocoa or tea or green tea or coffee, whatever you drink, and just feeling the heat of the cup. If you feel like self-harming, I say this to a lot of my clients who are wanting to hurt themselves or they like to see the sight of blood, to go to the fridge and take an ice cube and squeezing the ice cube and adding some red food coloring even to the ice cube to actually see that, is very, very soothing. Even squeezing the ice cube, you stop thinking about the thoughts, the negative, dark thoughts, or the suicidal thoughts, and you start focusing on the ice itself, okay? Now, the real key here is to be compassionate in your own mind. Your mind is going to be completely against you, okay? And another idea of just like being able to get rid of these negative thinking or these negative thoughts, or suicidal thoughts even, is just to procrastinate on them, okay? Just being like, no, I'll think about them tomorrow. I can always deal with this tomorrow. So use your procrastination ability for the right kind of things. Don't use it for procrastinating on your work or the things that actually mean something to you, all right? Start procrastinating on things that are silly or a waste of time, right? Once you start procrastinating on the bad habits, then you can actually optimize the good habits. Other examples of forced mindfulness: eating something spicy, eating something sour, eating something bitter to activate your taste buds can get you very much in the flow state. It can force that mindfulness. In terms of the Wim Hof, breathing method, they say that a cold plunge is like forced mindfulness. This is where I first heard that term is from Wim, and one of the practitioners that trained with Wim. So it's a very, very useful technique because if you are plunging yourself into the cold water, or taking a cold shower, for instance, you're not thinking about all the things that you're thinking about, right? You're just completely in the present moment. And so you want some time where you're just completely enveloping yourself into that present moment pocket and just maintaining that, keeping yourself there, bring yourself back. Like, I love this question of where am I, right? Am I in the past, am I in the future? And then coming back to the now. It's very, very powerful, but it's very, very quick of a shift that gets you feeling good again and in the zone again. So there's many other ways to do this. I remember one of my clients, I'm not going to mention any names for confidentiality reasons, but she said that, she takes a warm towel after the shower and she heats the towel up. And so after the shower, she just wraps herself up in that warm towel and she feels the sensation of the heat from the towel and the softness of the towel. It can be very, very soothing. Similarly, if you're, petting a dog and you feel the softness of the dog or something like that, right? When you're coming back to what is going on around you, what can you see, what can you hear, what can you smell, what can you taste? When you're engaging with all of your five senses, you're getting that microflow or that mindfulness. So at times we're going to have to force this mindfulness on ourselves. It's not easy when we have all these rampant thoughts going here and going there. Also one of the techniques that I wanted to share with you guys is a technique called the Wayne Cook method, okay? So I'm going to show you the Wayne Cook method. So basically what you want to do is, you want to cross your leg over like this, okay? One hand here, one hand on the bottom of your feet, and just simply readjust your posture by breathing in. Squeeze, and then let go. And do the same on the other leg. Alright, so as you saw there, that was the Wayne Cook posture, Wayne Cook method. It's used by Donna. She's an energy coach from Mind Valley. That's where I first learned it. And Try this out. It's great for unscrambling energy. Another great way for unscrambling energy is this. Okay, just simply going to your opposite shoulder and just pushing down and then bringing that energy in. Pushing down and bringing that energy down. Okay? Try that out. And also, incredible force mindfulness. Last one is tapping. Just trying to smack yourself awake, in a sense, full of that energy. Okay? Now, with all of these, of course, be mindful as you're doing them. Okay? I hope you enjoyed this video. I have many tools like this in my academy, so if you are interested, feel free to reach out to me and we can get on a Flow Awakening call to see if I can help you any further with your flow state journey. Have an amazing day. May the flow be with you and stay legendary.